Oh, that's weird. I'm not used to it saying the rating out loud like that. I don't know if the game's loud enough. Here, let me. Okay, I'm not gonna linger. I really like the opening theme to the original Ben 10, but let's just go. That should be fine. Wait, can it? Oh yeah, it's already at 100. All right. Controller. Yes. Good. Apparently, transform is also on the other thumbstick. That's interesting. Difficulty normal. Subtitles on. Except settings. That's no fly.
What? I don't know.
Good, you're awake. Something's crash-landed over there in the canyon.
I'm going to go hack into the ranger station cameras. Maybe we can get a closer look.
Don't bother. Leave this to a professional. I'll just accelerate over there and check it out myself. It's hero time. Go mighty Omnitrix power?
So, Gwen, what do you have from those ranger station cameras?
Tip, keep moving. If you find yourself surrounded by too many enemies, run, jump away to get some breathing room. Oh, it had a little hit X to continue thing. I like that. I actually got to read the tip. Use Eleanor to choose alien form. Press R1 or R3 to transform. Oh, I guess they're trying to like mimic the like slamming the Omnitrix down. Hello, Ethereal Sapphire. How you doing? Playing more Switch games, I assume. Like it is kind of a weird decision, but I like that.
Armored, but they attack in swarms. You'll need to destroy them quickly.
Okay. Light attack, heavy attack, special attack. All right, I'll just go to Heat Blast because I'm already Heat Blast.
Ashes to ashes, dust to dust.
Heavy attack. Do I have any combos yet? I do. Okay. So square, triangle, those aren't combos, those are just regular moves. Square, 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 triangle, triangle, square, triangle, triangle, square, square, square. Okay. And then there's also a couple of air moves. It's weird how it looks like it's separated into two categories, but they're like you can't scroll up and down, so that's weird. My desktop audio bar is frozen. I was gonna see if that's OBS in general, but no, my microphone audio is moving correctly, so like I don't know what's causing that. Yeah, it looks like it's two different categories, but it doesn't scroll, so I'm pretty sure it's just the continuation. So flamethrower, and then there's jump square and jump triangle. Okay, same. I'm glad it's the same combos for both characters because that makes it easier to remember. And then I can triangle square. You've also beat Mario Odyssey and might be nearing the completion of Mario Maker 2 level. Nice. Flamethrower. That's not a flamethrower, that's a laser beam. Laser made of fire. Looks like I could hold it, but I can't. Is this special interaction gonna do a thing? Oh, it says the name of the combo you do too. So I can like come in here and be like, okay, I want to do double up. Oh wait, that was for forearms. I want to do overblaze, so I'm gonna do triangle, triangle. There it is, overblaze. Cool. So I had this game as a kid. I was a big Ben 10 fan. Still kind of am. I just really haven't kept up with anything past the first series.
Turn up the heat.
I've been meaning to, and I just keep forgetting. Like, yeah, I gotta watch through Alien Force and all the stuff that came after, but like, just forgetting. Omnitrix points. Collect the yellow Omnitrix points lets Ben unlock new alien abilities. Cool. Oh, it ran out. So I can block, and then I can dodge as Ben. That is Ben's special ability.
Omnitrix.
No, I died.
Me.
Trying to become a maker more than a player in the Mario Maker community. I made a whole bunch of levels when Mario Maker 2 added the. I think this wasn't in by default, right? The ability to make like an entire game in Mario Maker, like you get to do the world map and stuff. I made that. I made like an entire game's worth of levels and then just never published it because I'm like, I want to play test it all first. And then I didn't. Using attack strings, your Omnitrix collecting green chrono crystals recharges it. It is a little disappointing that it doesn't do the beep boop 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 when it runs out of Omnitrix energy. I always like that sound effect. And just the concept of like Ben only being able to transform for a certain amount of time. Transform back into Ben at any time by pressing R1. Why would I do that? I'm not using energy. Move heat blast near fires and he will absorb and extinguish them. Oops, that's the wrong button. Okay. Oh yeah, okay, I can change it with the thumbstick as well. I feel like triggers is probably more natural because, you know, it's left and right. Oh, well, the thumbstick's left and right too, okay. And then slam it down. That was the wrong guy. I guess that's why I would want to untransform, is so I can change. Ben doesn't have the ability to hot swap his characters yet. Actually, I don't know if that's in this game, but you know, in the show he got that, and it became pretty normal. And you know, they forget the time limit thing pretty quickly past like Alien Force. Double jump with heat blast by pressing X twice while jumping. Hold and he will glide. Click Sumo Slimer cards to unlock special features. There are 3 Sumo Slimer cards in each main level. I just found one of them.
You gotta love barbecue.
Blocking will stop most enemy attacks. Press L1 to block. Yeah, like I always thought the time limit thing was cool. Like it's a neat concept that he can only transform for a certain amount of time and then needs a certain amount of time to recharge before he can transform again. But yeah, they eventually are just like, nah, forget that. You can transform whenever, or you can switch between the characters. Playing Omnitrix was to leave the hidden Sumo Slimer cards so to try and see where they lead. Yes, I'm aware of what do they call it, breadcrumbs. I'm a compulsive collectible picker-upper anyway, so I'd probably just find them on my own. Which I get why they do that, why they would move away from it. Pick up off top power to double damage for all attacks for a short time. But it's still just like, kind of liked it better when he was limited. Constantly actively playtesting my level in real time would develop it to make sure things are fun and balanced.
Upgraded with a laser shot.
Oh, laser drone.
The heat.
Oh, it's that guy. Remember when they used that guy, like, in the first episode, and then they never sent another one? Ow. Don't shoot, laser. Oh, why did saying Heat Blast can double jump? Forearms can double jump too. You just can't glide. Throw a rock. I feel like I did worse as forearms. You would think he would be the combat guy. I still feel the footsteps of the giant guy coming towards us. Or maybe those are my footsteps, I don't know. Yeah, I feel like the first series of Ben 10 has a certain charm that just isn't there with anything past it. Because there's also like the road trip aspect of like they're visiting all these places around the US. And then Alien Force is just like, this is just Ben 10 in his hometown. Or Ben Tennyson in his hometown. Never leaves it. And again, it's like, I get why they do it. It's just, you know, there was a certain charm that was lost. Chrono Crystal Boost collected I'm gonna start recharge faster. Faster, that's not what I meant to say. Oh, look, it's a small drone.
Make it very dangerous.
Yeah, well, apparently not that dangerous according to the stats screen. Okay, but I do need to recharge. Let me recharge. I'll hide behind this rock. Let me recharge. See, like in the show, it would be like, oh, I ran out of energy, and then I gotta hide and figure something out. Figure out something I could do as a human. And that would usually be it, because I don't think they would ever be like, oh yeah, he just spent 10 minutes hiding. Combine multiple attacks, create combos. So combo is, yeah, I've played a video game before. Upgrade menu, okay. Just suddenly right in the middle of combat, I can get Tornado Hook or I can get Fiery Fury. Well, you know what? Let's get Tornado Hook. That sounds cool. Ow. Oh no! Just instant defeat for falling off the cliff. That's funny. Use strength to push stuff. Press the button and grab it. Okay. I definitely remember doing this. I like, one thing that comes to mind when I think of this game is like near the end of the game where you're pushing blocks. Ah, that tree is there on purpose. Oh. Ah, I know why they did that. Ah. Have to come back later, which I'm not gonna do because this is a level-to-level game, and I'm not replaying levels. That's a waste of time. I don't need 100%. Booyah! Just won't stop saying booyah. No, do light, heavy. There. I like that there's this part above my health bar that says what I'm doing too, so I know what the game is reading. More drones. There's just gonna be a lot of bad puns, aren't there? Oh, we heard the beep. It's not quite like the show, but I mean, they do it like that sometimes. I definitely remember times in the show where it would start beeping and it'd be like, oh, it should have run out by now, and then it just keeps beeping, and it's like, okay, you should have run out by now. But you know, they got to do it like that for dramatic tension and stuff. but it's fun. You notice how quickly it can run out sometimes, and then other times it just hangs on and it keeps beeping. I think that's just what he says after you do, like, square, square, square. Ouch! Okay. I'll be Heat Blast this time.
Pyro time.
It seems like doing light and then heavy is like a knock-up move. That'll knock them into the air and then you can juggle them or something. I like having those. I remember realizing that that's how Hyrule Warriors worked. Was that they like when you do that, they like you to do a knock-up move and then juggle your opponent. Because like most of the movesets have the knock-up move as like your first special move. Okay, well, don't walk into the punch. That wouldn't be smart. Ouch. Okay, good, I can shoot you. Ow! I am doing terrible. Not this time. Press block to block. Thanks. I shouldn't be able to block that, really. Like, if there's any... If there ever were a game with, you know, unblockable attacks, it would be that. That move would be the unblockable one. As Ben, stand in front of the robot's hand and press circle to initiate the mini-game. Oh, no. The mini-game. I should have said do it as Heat Blast. There's no reason I had to turn back to Ben. Okay, hang on. I'm gonna get some energy back. And by some, I mean all. Give me the health. This almost reminds me of, well, I don't know why I say almost, because it does remind me of Wonderful 101, like fighting the giant robots in that. What are you doing? What are you doing? He knocked me out of alien form. Let's see how Forearms fares. Yeah, I think he's just shaking the platform just to scare me, but that's not doing anything. I think Forearms is doing more damage. Okay, I was wondering if the meter drained if you miss. Yes. Also, it is going down over time. I thought it said it goes down for attacks. Man, where's Diamond Head when you need him? That's how we fought him in the first episode, I think. I don't remember if Diamond Head is in this game. I remember Forearms and Heat Blast. I think Wildvine is in this. Maybe Cannon Bolt. we do it as forearms. Okay, it feels like punching moves me forward, but it won't push me off the ledge. Either that or I just can't walk off the ledge this way. I don't know. Stop. I thought blocking was supposed to help. Dodging sure didn't do anything.
I was too slow.
No!
Too weak.
Yeah, maybe we gotta get Accelerate out. Hang on, let me turn the volume down just a bit. It looked like it was a little loud. Okay, I've seen this guy come out before. Yeah, punching the chest definitely seems like what you're supposed to be doing, not the arms. Look at how much faster the health bar goes down. Or maybe that's because I'm forearms right now. I don't know. Oops. Wait, did that? That looks like that does pretty good. I'm super vulnerable when I do it. Oh, transforming gets you your health back. Yeah, let's see how well Heat Blast does. About with punching directly in the chest. Never mind. The mini game. I tried to dodge. So far, that's definitely my one complaint. I would rather dodge than block as every character. I don't think every character need... I mean, well, okay. I would prefer dodge over block. And then have block be a special action for some characters. I don't like only being able to dodge as Ben. It doesn't make sense to me. Okay, yeah, no, definitely just punch it in the chest. That is... Ow. Why did I press triangle? That's not how you transform. So I guess there's your strategy. When you're low on health, untransform. I didn't realize that was what was giving me my health back before. I thought it was just like, oh yeah, you hit a boss checkpoint. You know, with doing the mini game. Speaking of. See, now is where it's like what I was saying before about like, oh, those should be unblockable. Now it feels like they are unblockable. Okay, so I don't even have to like fully recharge. Like if I untransform at all and then retransform, that's I get my health back. So that's the strategy. I feel like I remember dying in this game a lot. Maybe that was what I was missing. Maybe I was missing the fact that you can basically get all your health back for free. And, like I just realized, you don't have to, like, fully run out of energy to get your health back. Like, so, if I just untransform when I still have, like, a little bit of time used up, like, still have most of my alien energy, I can just transform back and then because my energy is so full, it won't take long to recharge, and then I can still just look. And it only takes a few seconds to transform, and then I get my health back. And then, yeah, look at that, it's free health. Free healing, whatever I want. Oh, no, I pressed square. Ouch. Stop shoving me around with your punches. And full. Okay, circle, square, triangle, and mash. Honestly, QTEs are more satisfying when you got a mash section, because that makes it feel more like, oh, I gotta mash the button as fast as I can or else I don't win. Makes it feel more like you're contributing to it. I got a C.
Whoa, check it out. I think it's a piece of the Omnitrix. I knew there was some reason my watch wasn't working.
This robot looks like it must have used your Omnitrix crystal to power itself. Now the only question is, where are the rest?
Someone sent that robot knowing that Ben was weakened. We walked right into a trap.
And there we go. We got Sonic back.
Hey, check it out. I can take my nose so fast you can't even see it.
I wonder if they know who they're dealing with.
Accelerate has been restored to the Omnitrix. That's a good tip, thank you. I did not know that about this video game. Well, I got 2 out of 3. If I replay it, I could get the 3rd, I bet. Next location. Mesa Verde. Ben has recovered 1 crystal, but where are the rest of the Omnitrix pieces? The Tennyson's journey to Mesa Verde to search for more clues.
I don't get it. That thing knew us too well. Aren't most of Ben's foes trapped in the Null Void?
That's what I'm worried about. Making null void portals is plumber technology, and nothing has ever escaped.
Look, more drones. And they're attacking a group of Forever Knights.
Forever Knights? Maybe Enoch is behind all this.
Talk about getting caught between a rock and a hard place. Whose butt am I supposed to kick?
I think all of them?
Sounds like a plan.
Tip, forearms can push objects. That's not a tip, that's a reminder of the tutorial I just got in the first level.
Time to speed things up.
Enoch's knights follow his will completely. There's no reasoning with their broken minds.
Whoops, too slow.
Use Accelerate and you can run circles around these guys.
Press circle and then steer the path, use left analog stick, okay. Wait, so like, that? Oh, that's cool, I like that. Just get them all riled up and then... That has got to be the coolest speed character power I've ever used in a video game. Like, honestly. That really makes me feel fast. Well, not if I miss. I see, now they got weapons.
Technologies that Enoch's scientists extracted from alien artifacts.
Okay, that's cool trivia fact. I wonder how lore accurate it is to the show, though. But I'm just gonna pretend like it's accurate, because there is a lot of lore I do not know. Like, I feel like Forever Knights were more of a Alien Force thing. Like they are a thing that I'm very unknowledgeable about. But I remember watching actually I think it was a couple of videos about Ben 10 lore, and I think it was like the complete timeline.
The system can protect against the speed of accelerate.
Yeah, I got it. I'm just trying to get on the button. Why'd you come back? Stay over there. And like, yeah, the Forever Knights are like super important to the lore.
Lieutenants are armed with energy sabers.
So I'm sure there's probably something about like, oh yeah, they extracted alien technology and then they created the energy stabs. Again, I've really got to watch like everything past the first series. I really need to take the time to do that. Oh, I pressed circle, it didn't work. Ba-ba-ba. Ouch. Oh, I thought I transformed. Ow. 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 Stop it. Hang on, let me look at my move list. I'm sure it's the same. Yeah. So then I don't need to look at my move list.
Move, move, move. Can't catch me. I'm the Accelerate Man.
Oh, that was bad. That wasn't even a pun. Okay, it's awkward fighting on these rooftops. I keep trying to use the D-pad to transform. Okay, I can do garbage toss or kick lift. Let's do kick lift. I do like the sound of garbage toss, though. Forum should definitely be a grappler. You should definitely be the kind of character who can, like, pick enemies up and throw them around. I want in there. Oh, wait, I see. I was gonna say, I wonder if they'd, like, want me to come back with a smaller alien, but it wouldn't make sense if gray matter was playable, because that'd be too small. I think it would be cool if they could figure out a way to make all the original 10 playable in a game like this. And then also, like, you know, Wildvine and Cannonbolt. Because for as much affinity as I have for the original 10, I also do like including Cannonbolt and Wildvine in that affinity.
Good thinking, Ben, but I don't think you can use that yet.
What do you mean? I just need to push the block on it. And then I need to be a different guy. Oh, that must not... Okay, that's why she said... Because I can't. It's not... That's not for accelerate. So the Cannonbolt must be in this.
This variant has an equipped grenade launcher. You'll have to get out of the way before the bombs explode.
Doing something before something? I gotta do it fast? Wonder if there's a guy for that. But I honestly, other than like, so Cannonbolt, Wildvine, and then like Ben Victor and Ben Mummy, I guess Ben Wolf.
Those look like weight-sensitive triggers. You can probably fool the system with a heavy object.
Like I tend to forget about like any other alien he had. I mean, like, I mostly just think of Cannonbolt and Wildvine when I think, like, the additional aliens he got past the original 10. But I know there's also, like, Ditto and Upchuck, and... I think there was a battery gremlin he could be. Oh, I got the double rush. Why don't you have a down slam move? You're the big guy. You should have a down slam move. But yeah, I guess I do tend to forget about the other ones. And it's not like I don't like them. It's just I don't like them as much. And I was never really fond of the 10 from Alien Force.
Now you're talking.
It always felt like, to me, it always felt like they replaced the original 10 for no reason with very similar aliens. Because, like, okay, so what's Forearms? He's the big, strong guy. What do we have in Alien Force? Oh, we got Humongosaur, who is the big, strong guy, but a different big, strong guy. And to me, it didn't make sense. Like you mean to tell me Chroma Stone was necessary when Diamond Head is almost the exact same thing? Oh, he's a big guy.
The Forever Knight champions are part of Enoch's elite guard. He must have placed a very high priority on this mission.
I don't know why that cursor doesn't always move around the way I tell it to. Like, I can understand introducing, like, Swamp Fire to, you know, basically combine... to combine Heat Blast and Wildvine. You know, kind of compact the roster. Ow. Just smack me in the back of the head with a sword. But, like, I did not understand the idea of replacing the big strong guy with a different big strong guy with a less exciting design. Like, I'll say it, Humongosaur's not a good design. Especially in the era, the second series. The era that got rid of the aliens having unique costumes and opted to just have them all be naked. Like, it's not a good, Humongosaur is not good. Now, when we get to Ultimate Alien and they can transform into stronger versions of themselves, then yeah, sure, Humongosaur having Ultimate Humongosaur is pretty cool. And I feel the need for not speed. Ow, okay. That went well. Yeah, let's bring Heat Blast back out. Haven't been him in a little bit. There we go. Excuse me. Go up? I can't up. Oh, wait. It's like, but there's no block to put on this. What did we learn? Apparently that doesn't work. There we go. D&A boost. Collect a D&A boost. Increases your maximum health. Cool. Ow, what did I get hurt by? I guess thinking about them, like, I do like some of the Alien Force aliens. Like Spider Monkey's neat. But again, I feel like they are hurt by the idea of not having unique costumes anymore in favor of them all just being mostly just like one color.
Get some help from the big red guy.
You know, it's really simplified. Most I know about Ben 10 is the reboot that nobody liked. I really haven't seen much of the reboot. I've seen a few episodes, but like I recognize that like it's for a different audience. It's not for me who grew up with the original. It's for a different audience to grow up with. Invincible Ice. Picking up Invincible Ice makes me immune to damage for a short time. I do know from looking at the wiki that like every season of the reboot introduced like a new power the Omnitrix can imbue the aliens with. And it is 100% something that was just made up to sell toys. Like one of them is like, oh, it's alien energy. You can cover them in alien energy. And it just invokes the idea of like, oh, it's an action figure that you put these little translucent plates on to, you know, mimic having the energy on them, like in the show. Or like, oh, look, this one blasts the energy, so it has a little missile launcher on it. Like, you know what I mean? It all just sounds like gimmicks for action figures rather than interesting powers for the aliens. Like, I think fans are generally not big on Ultimate Alien, like, because the writing wasn't as good. But the concept, you gotta admit, like, that is a good concept to be able to give, like, not quite every alien, but being able to give the aliens a strength boost by having a stronger form. And not even necessarily strength, like I think Big Chill's Ultimate Alien was he goes from ice to fire. So it's not explicitly the same guy but bigger. Like they played with it. They did more than just guy get bigger. Oh yeah, I guess I should have untransformed so I got my health back, but oh well. There's too many of them. Oh yeah, what was the new move I got? Body check. Yeah, this I just realized the menu spoils the other two. So, yes, confirmed Cannon Bolt and Wildvine. I don't want Heat Blast falling behind. I can get Garbage Toss later. What was the one I got for Accelerate, which is what I was about to do? Kicklift, was that it? Square, square, triangle. Well, if you would stay still. That feels like something I should be able to combo from, but I don't think I can. Stop being in the almost falling off a ledge state.
Fights are sick when I'm moving quick.
Out. I don't think that registered. Kung Fu noises. Thank you, captions. Alright, let's see Heat Blast's new move. Oh, that's not bad. That'll be good when I need ranged attacks, which will probably be a thing later. How about I do it right now? It's actually not really working out for me. Ow! Can't believe these big guys would hit a small child with a mace. I mean, I guess maybe not small child. Small as in Ben is small in height, not... I guess small child is supposed to imply like a 5-year-old. Ben's not that young. Ouch, ow, don't. I remember when the series got rid of Ghost Freak, and that always disappointed me, but as an adult I can kind of understand, yeah, maybe the writers just thought that Ben having ghost powers made things too easy. It's like, oh no, Ben's trapped in a prison cell, he got locked in a thing. Oh, well, we could just Ghost Freak and go out of it, so what's, like, there's no tension. So they you know, they probably got rid of it for those reasons. But still, like, as someone very fond of the original cast, removing someone from it is like, aw. I think one day a TV isn't going to exist just to sell toys. I mean, kids are probably going to be spending less time buying a toy and more time buying videos and mobile apps.
The area known as 51. Lord Enoch leads our campaign there to smite the off-world infestation.
Enoch is taking over Area 51?
He seeks only to emancipate it. Lord Enoch will use the technology therein to power a weapon of worldwide deliverance. To stop the Forever Knights is to deprive the Earth of its last, best hope.
Enoch doesn't offer hope to anyone but himself.
We should find him before he makes a bad situation even worse.
I'm sorry, I think I was making drinking noises in the microphone. Yeah, I don't know. I think kids will always still want physical toys. It's like, you know, at least going off of how I was as a kid, I wanted everything. I would not have stopped at just like, oh, I want apps. Like, I would have wanted, like, everything I can get, so that would have included toys. Which I guess is evident by the fact that I got video games as a kid, and I still had a ton of toys, too.
51. This is where the government used to do all its covert alien research. This place has sure changed over the last 40 years.
From the looks of things, I think the Forever Knights beat us here.
We can't let Vilgax or Enoch get at those alien weapons.
If it's alien weaponry they're looking for.
You probably shouldn't do that indoors.
I'd be happy to light the way.
Tip, Ben isn't the best fighter, but he can avoid enemies and fit through small doorways. Because he is small. And now he is not.
The captains use a shield made from woven adamantite strands. You'll need to destroy it before you can harm them.
I like how they make the shield sound indestructible, and then they're like, yeah, you gotta destroy it. Okay, let me take care of the annoyances first. Hey, there we go, I juggled them. Shield kind of destroyed itself there, I guess. It looked like he was dodging, and then he died. Like, oh no, he avoided me. Oh, and then he's dead. I wonder if any of my moves have, like, special traits to them, other than damage.
Give it a devastating charge attack.
It's like that move, it feels like it should be, like, it feels like it could be especially effective against shields. But I don't know if this game went to those depths of like, weaknesses to certain elements. Or, you know, I guess specifically weak to certain attacks. Look at how close I am to Garbage Toss.
Slow and steady gets you pounded.
Stop it. Yeah, that definitely feels like it should be the start of an aerial combo, and then you just immediately rock it down. Oh no, now he's got a shield.
It's like a tank, and he's nearly as tough.
Basing off of what kids are starting to be exposed to nowadays in most video games and apps. It's mostly... I mean... Yeah, this is probably going to be at the forefront of their mind, but as long as toys exist, they're going to want toys. And I don't think toys are an industry that's going to go away. Especially while there are adult collectors who exist who want to keep collecting the toys that they grew up with, or... You know, they see something interesting and they want it for themselves. Ouch, okay. Time to recharge.
Boy, do you live in slow motion.
Put that fire out before the whole place explodes.
I'm glad that the door opened, recognizing that the fire has been extinguished.
These laser-infused blades can cut through almost anything.
Oh, yeah. You're hot, you're hot.
Garbage toss! Oh, yeah, there we go. Have I been able to pick up enemies the whole time, and it's just now that I get the ability to throw them is all? No, okay, I think that gave me the ability to throw. Like, pick them up and throw. It doesn't seem like there's any other options, so why would they let me pick them up if I can't do something else? There's a ring of energy here. I bet there's a Sumo Slammer card here. Oh, well, okay. I wasn't expecting it to appear from picking it up. Also, to add to the point of I don't think toys are going away, don't forget Mr. Beast has a line of toys. So, like, YouTubers absolutely can and will sell toys. And even if they don't have a line of toys themselves, companies are smart enough that they will hire YouTubers who they know their audience consists of children, and they will have them sell toys or advertise toys. Like, I have seen, there have been YouTubers I watch who have been sponsored by toys.
This drone is very dangerous. Destroy it before it powers up its photon array.
Like that? Oh, that didn't kill it. I would feel like if they went through the trouble of naming, like, all the special moves, I would hope that they would have special traits. Oh, well, I wasn't expecting that to knock him back. That was pretty cool. Meant more that toys might not be the force or forefront, like you said. I guess. I mean, I guess it is true that, like, you know, there was an era of, like, cartoons only existing to sell toys. And now it's kind of more of, like, the cartoon has to be successful first, and then the toys happen. Like, Ben 10 wasn't made with toys in mind. But they sure of heck have got a lot of toys out of it. And that has caused them to decide with the reboot that, like, yeah, let's just introduce new powers and have those be new toys. Because, like, now it is at the point where its toys are profitable. Oh yeah, did you get auto-corrected? Yeah, autocorrect sure is a beach sometimes. Truck
Hey,
it.
that containment unit was one of my original designs.
Oh, look, it's the big guy whose name I forget.
You with 3 arms tied behind my back.
Okay, no, I don't think that move does special damage to shields. Okay, stop. Getting surrounded here, and I can't do the... There we go. It goes green, but it doesn't let me immediately change. Okay, well, it'll immediately kick me back out. Stop stun-locking me!
Too weak.
Too slow, you say?
Hey, that containment unit was one of my original designs.
I was too slow, so let's try to speed it up here. Don't stab me. Man, I just remembered some Ben 10 toys I had. I remember having these, like... I don't want to call them Ben 10 Transformers, but they kind of were. But they weren't... I don't think they were Transformers brand. And they didn't turn into cars. I just remembered I had a Heat Blast action figure that turned into a flashlight. Which is... I think that's kind of neat. Although thinking back on it, I think it mostly was just like, yeah, you flip his head up, and then that's where the light comes from. And then, like, the rest of his body kind of just moved a little bit to be a little bit more, like, handle-shaped, I guess. But I remember I had gray matter binoculars. And those were a little bit more, like, transformative. They weren't just gray matter, but then you flip his eyes up and then you could binocular.
Let's get to the action. Run home to mama.
I don't know why, but whenever they reboot a show, it's usually worse than the original, and nobody, not even the audience they made it for it, really likes it.
You'll need to smash past that shield before you can harm these guys.
Gee, where have I heard that before? Smash the shield to beat them? It's almost like that's all the enemies they've been introducing at this level or something. Yeah, I think there is kind of a problem of, like, reboots being done by people who don't get the original, so they end up not working with its appeal very well and just not making a very good product out of it.
Man, you're like totally stuck. Too bad you don't have a form that's made out of fire.
Yeah, well, energy.
Ben, I've tapped into the building's
Okay,
schematics.
stop.
I
Stop
think
telling me how to
forms would
do
help you.
puzzles. I got this. Jeez, and people think this is a modern game problem? I mean, it is, but also this game had that problem too. You get to the puzzle and like 2 seconds later, they tell you how to solve it.
You'll need to find that polarity sensor in that switch and rewire it to... You know what? Just smash it.
Oh, yeah!
Okay, maybe if I try accelerate. But I don't know, maybe there is kind of, maybe there is like an audience problem with reboots too, like, I don't want to say like, oh, these people have the wrong opinion. Like, I don't know, I feel like I've heard, no more upgrades for, okay. Let's do body check. I don't know what that did. Like, I think Teen Titans Go is probably the biggest example of terrible reboots. But, like, there are people who unironically enjoy Teen Titans Go who are not small children who don't know better.
See my foot before I hit your face.
So I think it is more a matter of... Like, the reboots go for a different appeal. They try to not be just the original again, because that would be redundant. And it does have a problem of, you know, it alienates the old fans who like the feel of the original. And, like, sure, we can sit here and be like, Teen Titans Go is terrible, and it's just a bunch of noise.
I've analyzed the plans and found a weakness in that switch. A
Do I have to
precise
shoot
hit
it?
will start a chain reaction which should destroy the system. Only a precise hit will set off a chain reaction.
And then another one right here. I kind of hard to. Oh look, piece of candy. Alien tech boost. Reduce the cost to use your alien moves. Like if someone told me that they were rebooting a favorite show I liked and they promised it would have way more seasons than the original, I would be very doubtful that it was a success right away. That's fair.
Enoch's forces just broke into the construction center. You've got to hurt.
Like I would definitely be skeptical of
Hope you like your face well done.
of them remaking a show that I liked as well. It's like if they announced an Ed, Edd and Eddy reboot, I'd be like, okay, that's not going to be as good as the original. But it doesn't have to be good for me, as long as it gets its own audience. You know, it can do its own thing. I also don't trust any new show to get any more than like 8 episodes and 1 season, because that's kind of just how it works now. Maybe that's more of like a Netflix thing. But like, there is such a problem right now of like, oh, if it's not an instant success after 8 episodes, you don't get more. Which I think we've already seen has screwed over Has-Been Hotel, because there was clearly way more they wanted to do with that show, but they were only given like 8 episodes. So they speed ran everything basically. Which, as far as I've heard, is part of its problems. So like the people who didn't like it feel that it was just
Didn't your
really
mama ever
rushed.
tell you not to play with fire?
Which does make me wonder why they didn't just save the other stuff for another season instead of trying to cram it all in one season, but I don't know, I'm not a showrunner. is it wrong to hate a TV show you've never seen? Like, I've seen plenty of videos talking about why Hazbin Hotel is terrible, so I'm pretty of the stance that it's terrible, but that's not the discussion right now. But it is definitely one of those things where I hear someone that... When I hear someone likes it, I just think, why? But, you know, not every audience is completely critical of something. Sometimes people just want something that's alright. It doesn't need to be a perfect masterpiece. Ouch. Oh! Square lets you instantly do it. Oh, sweet! That is definitely an upgrade to that. So I can be over here charging it, and then if I decide they're starting to get too close, and I can cancel it basically. Oh, I'm out of energy. Let's go back to Heat Blast. What's the blue thing? Oh, right, the invincibility ice.
Ben Tennyson, I suppose I owe you thanks for exposing the incompetence of my underlings. I'll deal with them when I'm through with you.
Why did you jump out of the giant robot? You were clearly in a giant robot. Why did you get out? Nice swing. You sure were very close to hitting me there. Maybe another 3 more steps, you probably would have actually hit me. Netflix is a culprit for the end things before they can build an audience. Like, come on, Netflix. Some shows take multiple episodes or seasons to build an audience. If anything, getting millions of views day one doesn't really feel realistic to me. But then again, I'm looking at this from a creator's perspective. Like, yeah, it's very unrealistic of Netflix to expect everything to be an instant success. Like, that is just not how that works. Even, you know, like you said, not everything is going to be an instant success. Some things take time. I don't know that I can name anything that I liked that took time to get good, but... Like, I'm not one of those high art people who watches the stuff that takes time to get good. I watch something, I'm like, yeah, alright, I'll keep watching this. Like, I don't need to be hooked by a... You know, by character development or anything, you know, the stuff that does take time, but yeah. It takes time. People who really care about things like character development and mystery and stuff, like, yeah, that stuff is not going to be instant success. And that's the thing. Like, that I just... Genre. Not every genre lends itself to being an instant success. Like, I mean, maybe mystery isn't a good example because I suppose a good mystery could hook you in the first episode. But it is absolutely gonna take time. And it's probably not the kind of thing that's like, oh, you didn't succeed in 8 episodes? Well, too bad. Like, I don't know, maybe a good mystery would take more than 8 episodes. Also, you know, another problem I know is especially Nickelodeon is especially guilty of this. They want every show to be the next SpongeBob. They want every show to be this cultural monument that can sell a bajillion toys and go on for 35 seasons. Like, Nickelodeon was kind of ruined by SpongeBob because now they're blinded by that success. They want every show to be that. Which is why My Life as a Teenage Robot and Invader Zim didn't get more than like 3 seasons. It's like, oh, you're not a cultural monument now? Oh, well, you know, canceled.
You fools! I seek to forestall the coming cataclysm. Your meddling has now placed our entire species in danger.
Cataclysm? What are you talking about? If there's a danger to Earth, surely we can help.
None of you possess the strength of will to do what must be done to save humanity. But now that I have the Omnitrix crystals, I shall use the aliens' own weaponry against them. Fear the universe! Enoch alone spells your doom!
Omnitrix crystals can be used in weapons?
Of course. The Omnitrix doesn't just store DNA. It holds incredible amounts of latent energy.
I hate to interrupt the science convention here, but Enoch's getting away.
In order to weaponize the crystals, first he'd need to find a place to generate absolutely massive amounts of electrical current. Someplace like...
Someplace like the Hoover Dam?
Why can't you just go on a game show like all the other know-it-alls?
Jeez, Ben, she's helping us figure out where they're going. Why so aggressive? I just realized I haven't been reading these out, but... I'm not gonna...
Does it come to this? The bad guys have run out of cool places to attack, so they just pick a giant concrete slab out in the middle of nowhere? Well, looks like he's not here. I guess the Trivia Princess loses again.
No,
We haven't even got
here.
there.
He has to be here.
Thanks for playing our show. We have some lovely parting gifts for you.
Certain switches and doorways require accelerated speeds if you want to get past them.
Look out! There's something in the water!
Ha! I'm right. I win.
You Tennysons will never learn. Your alien forms may have hindered me before, but with the technology of this BattleBot, I will smite you!
Okay, right into a boss fight. That's cool. Hey, here's something I haven't been doing in the past 3 levels. I should remember that the block button exists. I also just remembered that Disney is also particularly guilty for treating their shows pretty poorly. With like, oh, you haven't been an instant success? Okay, well, time to move you to a time slot that's gonna make you do even worse. Also, we're gonna put you on Disney XD, which is statistically way less viewers anyway, and also still put you at a terrible time slot, so you're just gonna get even a fraction of the views you were getting before. And then surprise Pikachu face when the show fails. And then Disney cancels them. It's like, well, what did you expect? I almost wonder if, like, Accelerate can do something different here. I mean, he can move faster and not get punched, I'm sure. Okay, yeah, step on the button. He really should have been getting shocked by that before. The button, I don't know what that button was doing. I just noticed the one fist is bigger than the other. Ouch! Excuse me. Is this a safe spot? Can I? Okay, well, not when laser. I can't shoot. I can't reach over the wall. You know, saying Over the Wall reminded me of Over the Garden Wall, and like that's a show that will probably never get other seasons because the creators told the story they wanted to tell with however many episodes that originally was. And I feel like that's part of the key to success in this problem. Plan around the fact that you're only gonna get 8 episodes. And that's like, I think that was part of Stranger Things' original success as well, was that they only thought they were getting 1 season, so they only wrote 1 season's worth of show. They didn't leave anything hanging to, you know, be developed later. They're just like, well, this is all we get, so we gotta make it count, and they did. And then Netflix's pressure to capture that lightning in the bottle again is what made the show not as good in the later seasons, as far as I've heard. I've never watched it. Sure do have a lot of opinions about TV shows I've never seen. Yeah, that's right. Touch the other pole. I like how I could still do things with the Omnitrix while that was going. Ow. Get up faster. Okay, well, don't get hit by the shockwave, maybe. Why'd you stop? Why'd you stop? What are you doing? But you only let me get 1 punch in. I'm not the One Punch Man. Or sorry, One Punch Man, because it has the 2, like the what do you call it? The hyphen, the dash, whatever. Is connecting punch and man. Did you just assist and kill me with the laser?
Last time.
Look out! There's something in the water.
I can't skip this.
You Tennysons will never learn. Your alien forms may have hindered me before, but with the technology of this BattleBot, I will smite you!
See, it doesn't feel like blocking did anything. And I can't dodge. Yeah, that is definitely unblockable. That's taking health and knocking me back still. And it doesn't look like I could just run out of the way unless I'm accelerate. Yeah, this boss is not very good. Some giant robot you are. You only got 3 fingers on that hand instead of 4. It's Would you blow the finger budget on, huh? The shoulder spikes. Ow. Yeah, I'll just be over here where your slow-moving laser can't really get me. Ow, okay. Well, it's because I moved. That's why you got me. No, I was still... Like, that didn't even look like it connected. Like, come on, game. Stop with the laser. Do the attacks that let me hit you. And then the other fist? No. Just doing this. Quite it. And punch, and then laser. Come on. That did not connect. You can't tell me that connected. That did not. There comes a giant fist. And then the laser. What a boring boss. I almost wonder if I could run up his arm, but I think I fell off. So it's probably not intentional.
Keep up if you can.
Ow. Accelerate's default running speed really should be enough. Since that's a fire, you know, that's a burning laser, that should... I should be able to absorb that as heat blast. Stop pulling the fist away too quickly. I guess now he's not focusing on landing the hit with the punch. Because he's got the shockwave now. And then he drowned inside the mech. That was a cool sequence to finish him, though.
Well, there's one more bad guy who's all washed up. Get it, Grandpa? He's all washed up.
We should have gotten more information from him. There's something
New
much
crystal.
bigger behind this.
Hey, look! Isn't that another piece of the...
Omnitrix? Why, yes it is.
Whoa, let's see who I got now.
Wildvine. Nope, Cannonbolt. Aren't they in a different order in the menu, though?
Oh, great! The Rolling Wonder? Try not to trip into too many enemies.
All right, we got a mystery to solve. Let's bounce. Oh no! Look out!
I can't find my keys! Run faster!
Cannonbolt is restored to Omnitrix. Okay, I'm gonna go a break, and then we can do Meteor Crater later. Okay, we're back. Man, don't you just love how every game I've played since getting my new layout has not fit the aspect ratio? I really gotta make a new one that fits for different aspect ratios.
Hold on to your headgear.
What headgear? No one wears
Twice
hats.
in one day. What are the odds?
Oh, everyone okay?
Put it this way, I don't think things are gonna get much better.
You can go to the extras menu for the maps to see the secrets you've unlocked. Ooh.
Looks like it's hero time.
I can beat you with 3 arms tied behind my back.
I kind of wish I could throw the enemies into other enemies. I don't think that's a thing. So I'm like vulnerable when I throw them around. It's kind of lame. Don't hit me. Oh yeah, I just got cannibal. Let's be cannibal. Oh, okay. I guess it did go cannibal and then wildvine. Didn't it say Forearms was maxed out on upgrades? He's still missing some moves. Don't know what's up with that. Bowl him over. Yeah, no upgrades available. What? He's still missing moves. What do you mean? Dragon Breath or Backspin Burnout. Let's get Dragon Breath. And that'll max Heat Blast out too. And then Cannibal will have to play catch up. That also kind of feels like Accelerates, where it's like, hey, if you don't want the wind up, do that. So I like, if you don't know me, I like to design characters. And often I like to try to design my own, like, set of Ben 10 aliens for, like, you know, not literally like, oh, what if Ben had these aliens, but like, you know, riffing on it, like trying to do my own take on the concept of transforming into 10 different forms, each with their own utilities. And one time I did a pirate-themed one, and my favorite one was the one I did for Cannibolt. I think the design itself wasn't anything special, but I was always really fond of the name because I named it after a sea shanty called Roller Bowler. I just thought that was a really fun name. I got a bee! A bee! I thought you said let's go cannibal for a moment.
Are you kidding? Look at this place. You can't just leave all this junk lying around.
Superheroes don't have to clean up their messes, dweeb. It's one of the perks.
She does have a point, you know.
You never see this in any of the comic books.
Yeah, well, you don't see superheroes going to the bathroom either, but that doesn't mean they don't do it. Hang on, let me go to the secrets menu. Or extras, I guess. Keep moving if you find yourself surrounded. Okay, I've read that one. Concept art. Movies. Hero viewer. I did not unlock anything. Cool. Secrets. Friendly fire. Oh yeah, this says 2-player. Close-up camera. Allow player to close-up cam with up-down directional buttons. Sure. Why not? That's all I got. I feel like... I definitely remember there being, like, unlockable aliens, but I don't think that's, like, new forms.
San Francisco.
I'm gonna say the palette swaps.
I remember the summer of love. The plumbers fought a whole phalanx of nitromancers down on Haight Street. We saved the city, and all those hippies could say was, "Oh, far out, man."
Well, I'm looking forward to some peace of my own. I'm gonna check out the latest games at the arcade, tour the chocolate factory.
What about the art museums, the bookstores, the shopping?
Finally, a real vacation.
Miss me, Tennyson? It's payback time.
Kevin 11? What's he doing here? I thought he was in the Null Void.
It looks like
Yeah, well, he
found
just got
a way
out, clearly.
and brought back a few souvenirs with him.
It's time to welcome
No, he didn't.
him home.
He was the only thing that came through the... Oh, there we go. I like how he says that coming out of the portal, like Ben is right there, but then he just runs off. So I guess Ben's not right there.
I'm bald and beautiful. Was that the best you had?
One of my more recent attempts at making like a Ben 10 type hero, I really wanted to give them a Cannonbolt form, because I do really like Cannonbolt. Especially, maybe not necessarily the design, like, he does look kind of doofy unrolled. But I do love the concept of being able to roll up into a ball. You know, an armored ball, basically, an armadillo type attacker.
If you charge up, you should be able to burst up that wall.
Okay, I guess it's not for Accelerate. Guess I've played too much Sonic. But I was trying to figure out a utility for the Cannonbolt form. Because, like, what does Cannonbolt have if you already have speed and armor on other characters or other forms? It kind of just has the rolling, but that really is not much of a utility. Especially since the character I was designing was a shapeshifter who doesn't have to stick to any one particular form, that she could do whatever she wanted, and just happen to like coming up with characters to play or to transform into, rather than always strictly just, you know, doing whatever you would call normal shapeshifting. That was lame. It's hard to make the connection between pressing the enemy and that joke. But ultimately, the conclusion I came to with this character was that the utility of rolling would be transportation. So I basically was thinking, like, oh, well, when this character shapeshifts, whatever's in her pockets kind of just gets suspended in hammer space. It just kind of is magically transported. So, like, she could turn into a form that doesn't have pockets, but then turn back into one that does, and then pull things out of those pockets just fine. So then that's kind of the idea with the rolling form, is that it's basically a walking safe. That you could store something in it and then move quickly with that thing, you know, with that thing safely stored, and then roll quickly to somewhere and then pull the thing out, and it would be fine. Like, you could put a pizza in that form's pocket, and then roll around, and then the pizza would be fine. I don't know if that was a thing Spider-Man actually did, or if that was a meme I saw, but, like, it reminds me of Spider-Man with, like, oh, you can't do all those flips with pizza on your back. Like, you would mess up the pizza. You know, you can't invert a box of pizza and have it be fine. It's gotta stay upright the whole time, or else it just gets messed up. But if you got magic pockets, then yeah, you could put a pizza in there and it shake around all you want. Ooh, I'm almost to an upgrade. Come on. Up, there we go. Ah, now I got more options available. So circle and then triangle. I want that because that's going to be a new grab move for forearms, but I should be upgrading Cannonball. I think designing a shapeshifter character is kind of a bit of a challenge to... It's like, I'm not concerned with them being overpowered, because I think you don't need to limit your character's powers for them to be fun. But just figuring out the limitations and like what each form can and can't do and whatnot. Or what, you know, what the limit of the shape-shifting powers itself are. It's like tricky. Because, you know, if you don't limit the shape-shifting, it's like, well, then you could just turn into literally anything. And, like, sure, that can be fun on its own, but I wasn't sure how far I wanted to go with that. Like one thing I struggled with was, like, okay, can she turn into elements? Like just raw, pure elements. And I think I ultimately decided on no, but she can turn into a slime form and a stony fire form. So, you know, basically Heat Blast. But, I think of those as more of,
Someone ordered toast.
you know, more of like a state of matter rather than turning into a specific element. Although, I guess, you know, literally being on fire kind of is turning into an element. But the thing I decided she couldn't do was turn into raw electricity. Because that felt like it had potential, but I wasn't sure I actually wanted to do that with anything. Oh yeah, that uses up a lot of energy. I really gotta find more of those energy thingies. Nope, time for forms. I don't know, I guess now that I'm thinking about it, it's like, well, okay, what is the difference between being able to turn into raw electricity and being able to turn into fire? Like, that limit doesn't make sense. But it's what I decided on, so it's the way it is. I think there's a Super Slimer card here. Or a fight. Hey, watch this. I can do this to bowl him over, and then I can do this to bowl him over again. If the cars weren't in the way. Speed limit 50... Or no, 35. I think I just went past that. Oh, and now they're trailing up here. Excuse me. I went the wrong way around. When do I not do that?
Big is beautiful.
Don't go on the ledge.
These drones of Vilgax caused the plumbers mountains of trouble back in the day.
Oh, I thought that was a specific guy. No, it's a generic guy. I thought that was 6-6. I guess they do have these generic guys. Oh. Okay, yep, okay. Got it. Omnitrix recharges faster. Not the collectible I thought it was, but I'll take it. Oh, that's a noticeable difference already. No enemies here. There's more platforming. Oh, wasn't sure I was gonna make that. Oh, yeah, just go over it. Makes sense.
I got 4 fists of fury.
No, I just remembered. I was looking at chat again and I saw your message about mishearing what I said. I remember one time turning on the closed captioning while watching Ben 10. I forget what my exact goal was, but I remember I think I was trying to get the names of the aliens. And I remember there was a scene where he turns into Wildvine, and I'm pretty sure that what he actually says was Wildvine. You know, he's like, what? I turned into Wildvine? That's not who I meant to turn into. Which was also, that's another element of original Ben 10 that they lost later on. Was sometimes he would just turn into the wrong alien. Like, I think that's a fun element because, you know, then he turns into the wrong alien and he's stuck with that. He can't transform, or else he would have to wait another 10 minutes to turn into a you know, to change forms. So he kind of has to deal with the hand he's been dealt. And that's a limitation they took away later, which, again, I understand why, but just not as cool. But anyway, so he accidentally turns into Wildvine, and he's like, Wildvine? But I don't think the person writing the closed captioning knew Ben 10 that well. Because I'm pretty sure the caption said, I'm fine. But it didn't make sense for him to be saying, I'm fine in that moment. I'm pretty sure he was supposed to be questioning the fact that he turned into Wildvine.
What are you doing?
For someone supposedly so smart, you say a ridiculous amount of stupid things.
Well, while you were busy causing the world's biggest traffic jam, Kevin bolted into the forest and Grandpa went after him.
Somehow I get the feeling that means I'm about to get splinters.
Not if you turn into Wildvine. I guess I have to beat a boss to get a crystal. I missed the middle sumo slammer card. Lumber mill. Oh, look, Diamond Head crystals. It's too bad we can't turn into Diamond Head.
Diamond Head shards. Kevin must have gotten Grandpa.
Oh, you think? Now the question is, where's he going? Time to get some answers.
Don't forget to block. Yeah, I have been. Blocking will protect you from most attacks and will even throw some enemies off balance. And other enemies will just punch right through your block, and they won't care.
Don't say you weren't forewarned.
I'll accept that one.
Is that all you got?
I should be Cannonbolt, because I just got his belly flop. It's kind of funny that that's one of his moves. One of his go-to attacks is to just belly flop. It does kind of make sense, because he does have a lot of surface area when he's unrolled. And it's probably heavy, too. It's so funny. What's up with the lasers? Man, I really want the ability to keep bouncing, you know? Do like Sonic with the was it the water shield from Sonic 2 or 3 or whatever? Which I mostly just know from Mania, but they brought up that was only in that because they were being all referential to the classic games. I want to be able to jump and then bounce, and then that makes me look like Murray in Sly 3. I want to be able to bounce and then keep bouncing, and then that makes me go higher.
Protocols need everything done at once. I wonder if you can use Accelerate to fool the system.
I'm literally about to do that, game. Oh yeah, I forgot. I can do this now. Claustrophobia, never heard of it. Yeah, that's not good for you. Okay, maybe I should be the guy who can
Map shows a
hover.
ramp near you. Can you use Cannonbolt and roll up it?
I don't know. I haven't seen it yet. Oh, okay. I think I just clipped through the stump there, but okay. Do you need? Oh, okay. That works weird. It's not that I got hit by something the moment I collected it. It's that it doesn't restore your health when you pick it up. So it extends your health, but it doesn't restore your health to the point where it's full. But it looks like it does when you pick it up. So that's why I'm always thrown off. Oh, you can't infinitely hover. That or it let go of the button on me, but... No, you just can't infinitely hover. Okay. Okay, bye. Knocked him off the cliff. Rock beats laser.
Kevin's heading east. Hurry up and get after him.
Why am I not taking the same route as you? You clearly got the faster route. Yes, I see.
I knew everything revolved around me.
No, you revolve around yourself. That's
There's no record of these creatures on the
again.
Plumber
It's not.
computers.
It's kind of a stretch.
Uncategorized off-world species.
Pancakes.
That one I'll accept. go down. See, that up there reminds me of...
I don't think you use this till later, though.
Yes. I know what that is. You use that with Wildvine. And I remember those from the DS version of this game, which I also had. And I remember not liking it as much as this one, because it's a 2D game instead of 3D. So it's one of those classic instances of the handheld version of a game being nothing like the... Or, you know, not as good as what's advertised on consoles. I can't say it was nothing like, but, you know, it was 2D, so it was a pretty different experience. I feel like I once revisited it, and it was better than I remembered it being, but I don't plan on doing that right now, honestly. Maybe sometime later, but not right now.
Get moving, Ben. Accelerate will help pick up the pace.
Grandpa? Where are you? Why are you able to give me tips right now? Oh, I missed. This is not going to be easy. Okay, I would like to, like, you know, get there. It didn't count as hitting the last one. Close enough. If I beat you, will the vines go away?
Did you even see my foot before I hit your face?
I like how he said that right before he got transformed back. He ran out of energy. You know, I never really understood where the name Cannon Bolt came from. I always thought it should be Cannonball. I don't think I know what a cannon bolt is. I mean, I guess if you go off the logic of like a crossbow bolt. Suction blast. No, I definitely want Slappy Meal. I think I'll eat it now. Yeah, that's it. That hits other enemies too. That hits enemies I'm not grabbing. I like that. Yeah, I guess if you go off of the logic of like a crossbow bolt, then I guess a cannon bolt is basically a cannonball, but more like an arrow, I guess. I still feel like cannonball made more sense though. Oh, I just remembered another one of the, like, the original series aliens that I keep forgetting about. This Eye Guy. He really never came up. I swear, Ben got him in, like, one of the movies or something, and then just never used him. He came up, like, once in the entire series. Or entire original series. I don't know about anything like Alien Force or Beyond. I don't even really know what Eye Guy's powers were besides having a bunch of eyes. I think he could shoot lasers. I don't know if he could absorb lasers, but you know, that was kind of Chroma Stone's thing, I guess. So, you know, that would be part of Eye Guy's absence, I guess. Like, I definitely don't blame them for not bringing back any alien that felt redundant. But I do blame them for making redundant aliens with Alien Force. Like, we didn't need Humongosaur. I don't mean to keep hating on Humongosaur. I don't really hate Humongosaur. I just don't care about Humongosaur. We didn't need him. But I am aware of some changes that came later with like some aliens came back and they got redesigns, and I think they were generally better designs. Like they generally came back with stronger designs. Especially with like, I want to say Omniforce brought back Alien Force aliens, but with like they gave them clothes. So that's always an upgrade in my book.
Uh-oh. I got Grandpappy. Now what you gonna do?
I always really liked this design for Kevin. Like, I know it sucks he's stuck in this form, but it looks really cool. Like, I could not design a better combination of the original... Not quite 10. It's not all the 10, but it's just, like... I'm trying to count them. Like, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, like 8 of the aliens. It's like he's missing Ripjaws and Ghost Freak. But yeah, most of the original 10. And before you ask where's Grey Matter, one of his eyes. And that is it. That's funny, we did basically the same move. But going back to redesigns, I remember seeing there's like Omniverse designs for like Ben Wolf and Ben Vector. I don't know about Ben Wolf, but definitely Ben Mummy and Ben Vector. And they gave them better names, or at least new names that aren't just Ben something. I actually don't remember what they are. But there are new names. Stop flying. It's too bad I can't do stink fly in this game. That'd be neat. Probably wouldn't be very strong, but you could shoot stuff and fly. Was kind of its whole point. Yeah, I probably can't grab him. Slappy Meal is useless. Why did that slow-mo? Okay, I can get like 3 of those off before landing. That's pretty neat. Excuse me, I'm burping again. Jeez.
You may have beaten me, but it doesn't matter. You're finally gonna pay, Tennyson. You and everyone else on this stupid planet.
Oh yeah? Well, next time, why don't you try picking on someone born in the same century as you?
No, wait! Don't let them take me back. Save me! Tennyson!
Oh man, just when I thought I'd lost all sympathy for that jerk, he meets a fate that he didn't even deserve.
I don't get it. Where are all these null void portals coming from?
I've got a theory, but first we need to be ready to face the proof. This problem is bigger than any threat we've faced, and we're short-handed. We've got to be...
Hey, listen to this.
The strange plant forms continue to spread all across the Northwest. Scientists believe it to be alien in nature. Stay indoors and avoid the infected areas at all costs.
Guess where we're headed.
I'm guessing it's not back to the chocolate factory or the video arcade. Stupid alien plant life.
Crater Lake.
What is this stuff? I'm a vegetarian, and even I find it gag-worthy.
Splug au gratin. When I was with the plumbers, we genetically crossed a slug with a Brussels sprout. Well, they didn't make much of a bioweapon, but you won't find a better source of vitamins.
You feed your own grandchildren some 30-year-old failed genetic experiment for dinner? There is just so much that is wrong with that.
Gwen, stop! Don't eat them!
Oh no, Ben. This time I'm wise to your tricks. For once, you're gonna finish your vegetables.
Not if they finish us first.
Jump attacks are versatile. You can use them against enemies in the air and on the ground. Wow, I didn't know that.
Big is beautiful.
I like how in the same cutscene where Gwen emphasizes that she's a vegetarian, they were going to have her eat what does not look like a vegetable. Like, that very much looked like a living thing, which I'm pretty sure vegetarians don't like eating. I mean, I guess technically plants are living too, but you know what I mean. It looked like a slug, which I'm pretty sure is not on the menu for vegetarians. Don't dodge my attack. Nope, nope, that is not opportunity for jumping. Okay. It's like the spikes in Gauntlet. Maybe not. Stump out of the way.
I can beat you with 3 arms tied behind my back.
Wow, they really don't like being hit with rocks. But grass is super effective on rock, not the other way around. Ouch! Okay, I didn't see those there. Okay, I think I remember one redesign from Omniverse that I actually don't like. I think Stinkfly looked worse.
It looks like you might
I
need
can't
to use
remember
some
what they
brute
did
force
to
here.
him.
Try 4 arms.
Come on, get the balls.
Remember, you're never trapped as long as you can turn into a 500-pound alien ball.
Oh, wait, the card is there. Oh, I thought that was... I was supposed to jump up on that ledge. Ow. Dude. Okay. I saw that I was gonna say 3 seconds. Wow, that was a really slow reaction time. Saw it a half a second too late. I just noticed regular Ben doesn't even have a full combo for his light attack. It's just 2 light attacks. He can't do light, light, light. He has to do light, light. He can't do 3 in a row. Wait. Fire. Why didn't I think of that before?
That's a mighty dark tan you're sporting.
There's some similarities between this mace root's DNA and Wildvine's. This might be a species from his homeworld.
I like how it's taking the form of a sentry from Fallout. Also, I'm punching a cactus. I guess that's something you can do when your hands are made of fire. I gotta gush about how much I really like Heat Blast's design. He looks so cool. Yes, I know there was a joke there about fire is not cool, it's hot. Now I have to untransform for a moment. I can't emphasize my point about how I really like this design.
I'm here to heat things up.
Like, I think it has a good silhouette. Not necessarily like a unique silhouette, but I like the proportions of how, like, his arms get bigger as you go down his arms. He's got these big hands, big forearms. Speaking of forearms, Gravelizer. Sonic Rush. Never played Sonic Rush. I hear it's actually kind of good. I can't remember if Sonic Rush 1 is better or Sonic Rush 2. No, or am I? No, I'm thinking of Sonic Rivals. Never mind. I'm sure there's a game called Sonic Rush, though. I just don't remember if it does.
Ew! That green stuff is totally disgusting. Stay out
Ow.
of it.
Dude! I jumped. It's throwing me back in. Stop it. Oh, there's wind. Oh. Yeah, Heat Blast is really neat. I like his shape. I like his face, where he's kind of like a skull. I like all the lava cracks. So he's clearly made of like lava rock, but also he's also pure fire. So it's like you could imagine the lava rock is hollow, and it's like an armor suit for his fire.
Like moths to the flame.
Which reminds me of a Skylander who is a flame in a suit of armor. Also, I'm pretty sure there's an alien later on that's like a living furnace. Like literally just a suit of armor with like furnace detailing, furnace motif. And he's like energy on the inside. Okay, now is a good time to switch to Accelerate, get some health back, and also try out my new move. I don't know what it's really doing, aside from eating up all my energy. Oh, it's you again. Do you want to see Accelerate's new move? Okay, probably shouldn't be accelerate while I'm platforming. Trying to remember some, like, later aliens I can think of. Other than, like, what... Ow! Other than what Alien Force introduced. I remember Omniverse.
It looks like you might need to use some brute force here. Try forearms.
I remember Omniverse. For as little as I've seen of it, I know that it introduced an alien concept that I saw a lot when seeing fan-made aliens.
Come on, Ben. Think fast. Like accelerate.
You gave me... You didn't give me any time to think of that. You didn't... The moment I stepped on the button, you spoiled the puzzle. Stop doing that. Stop spoiling your own puzzles, game. So I remember a concept I saw a lot when looking at fan designs was an alien made of Lego. And they finally did that in Omniverse. And I thought that was really neat. Though I think I heard someone say that that form is not good. That it doesn't get used for anything good, or that they just don't like the concept of it. I don't remember. But I think it's cool. Even if you could argue that it's basically slime, but Lego instead of slime. And Alien Force already introduced a slime character. So, like, what more do you need when you can already turn into slime? I mean, I guess the idea is, you know, slime is... Gwen, please. Wow, I like how that was a green energy on top of a red energy so close that it looked like 3D. You know, the red, blue 3D glasses. But, like, when you're not wearing the 3D glasses. Yeah, I guess the idea is that the Lego was solid, whereas, you know, the goo was goo. It's not solid. But I don't know, they could have introduced a form that, you know, they could have introduced an ultimate alien version of goop that let it solidify. That's what I would do. That's what I did do. With my shapeshifter character, she can turn her goo solid. Because she could turn herself not solid, so why wouldn't she be able to turn back? Oh, I guess I didn't really need healing. Too late. I also remember there was an episode about an alien form that he would not... That Ben was so fond of, he used it all the time.
Polarity sensor in that switch and rewire it to... You know what? Just smash it.
Oh, I thought I was going to have to hit them all at once. Get these out of here. I guess I don't really need the energy from them, so no point in smashing them.
Don't be afraid of the ramp, Ben. Use cannonballs.
Stop. Can I turn tips off? I don't think I can.
Safe.
Not afraid of the ramp. Just get in there. What was I even saying before? Yeah, I remember there was an episode in Omniverse about an alien form that Ben... like, it was his favorite alien form, and he used it all the time, and then he lost it somehow. I don't really remember what that form looked like or what it could do. But apparently it could do everything. I really want to get to Omniverse. I hear Omniverse is really good.
Well, I finished all the yard work. Now where's my reward?
They've reported another alien plant outbreak in Seattle. But don't worry, you'll have at least an hour to eat before we arrive.
If this is a reward, I'd hate to see the punishment.
Well, at least it's covered in cheese. It looked like it was covered in cheese. Or sitting on top of cheese. Oh, I got all three. Oh, that's why I unlocked the movie, because I got all the cards.
Whoa! That thing is huge!
It looks like whatever's been spreading all these plant pods around has taken root at the top of the city.
And I'm supposed to fight that?
Think of it as revenge for every vegetable you've ever been forced to eat.
It's payback time.
I was gonna say it didn't make sense for it to... He buzzed because it was a... Oh yeah, okay, I don't need to read that. I was gonna say it didn't make sense for a plant to go up because plants root down. But no, they like to go up because the sun. They grow upwards. So yes, it makes sense. Are we just gonna go straight into a boss fight? Oh, you know, I think... That's not what I didn't mean to turn into forearms, but okay. I'll stay with forearms. Maybe I shouldn't be forearms. Oh, there we go. But still, it might be safer to hit it as Heat Blast. I just remembered something about, Humongousaur. I think Humongousaur could shoot lasers from his hands. I think he could turn his hands into cannons. I don't remember if that was regular form or ultimate cannonball. Or, sorry, ultimate Humongousaur, though. But I think that was regular. So I guess he isn't just the big guy, but still, I still stand by. I think he's kind of lame. I mean, it's not like Forearms really has any powers other than being big and strong, but... I mean, just look at him. Like, look at that silhouette. Look at the design. You can't tell me this isn't better than big orange dinosaur with no other distinguishing features. I like how I say that like anyone is arguing against me right now. That did not sound impactful. That kind of just sounded like the beginning of a combo, and then there was nothing else. Ouch. Hey, you know who should be immune to that fire? The guy made a fire. That I was just saying. It has a really good design. I guess I can't absorb purple fire. Okay, I'm trying. Let me flip the tables. I'm trying to think if there's any design from the original 10 that I don't think is a good design. I think they're all pretty good, honestly. But if I had to pick a weakest one, I would probably say Wild Mutt. Like, I think it does have good utility with, you know, having the extra senses, even if it doesn't have eyes. You know, basically being the Bloodhound form. But in terms of its appearance, it is kind of... You know, it has the... It does the thing I criticize Alien Force for doing, where it's just some orange guy. Even if Wild Mutt does have the shoulder pad. Which I do think is a cool little thing. Ow. Get up and... Dude! I'm not okay with that death. watch the cutscene again. Okay, now let me think of what are some Alien, because I keep ragging on Alien Force. I don't hate Alien Force. I'm just, you know, I guess I do still have that grudge of like, well, this isn't the original 10. But I do like some of the Alien Force designs. Like, Chromostome is kind of neat. I do think Diamond Head is a better design, but Chromostome's not bad. I think I keep accidentally say Chromostome. You know what I mean. Stone with an N.
Someone call for a hottie.
And I like Big Chill. Big Chill's pretty neat. Swampfire's pretty good. Although I was thinking earlier, like, I don't remember what Ultimate Swampfire can do. I think it is kind of just the big, strong version of Swampfire. And he turns blue. I like the design, though. Ultimate Swampfire is pretty cool, too. And I already said I like Spider Monkey. Honestly, if I had to pick between Ditto from the original series and Echo Echo, who is, you know, also can duplicate, I think Echo Echo is probably, it's not my favorite of the two designs, but I would say it's the one that makes more sense because it has additional powers. Being in, you know, the Echo part, its sound abilities. It's reverb! You know, from JoJo. And then there's also Ultimate Echo Echo, which I also don't remember what its powers are. But it kind of feeds into my idea of, like, wait, are all the Ultimate Aliens just the bigger version of that alien? Because, you know, Echo Echo is kind of short, but then Ultimate Echo Echo is not so short. And then Ultimate Spider Monkey it's Spider Monkey, but he's a gorilla now. Even Humongosaur is like, Ultimate Humongosaur, he gets bigger. I swear Ultimate Alien is, yeah, Ultimate. That's what I meant to say. Yeah, the ultimate concept is cool. Giving aliens a power bump and letting them have additional powers from like some kind of species variation is a cool concept. You know, the biggest disappointment from Alien Force for me, though, was Alien X. And I'm sure I'm not alone on that. Because I remember constantly seeing Alien X in the opening scene, and it's like, ooh, there's this mysterious 10th alien. We don't know what it does or what it looks like. And then it turns out that it kind of is just a living silhouette with, like, its body is just blackness, but with stars in it. And, like, sure, lore-wise, it is a significant alien. But it's in the show, he kind of just uses it once and is like, I didn't like that. And then never uses him again. Or uses him, like, 2 or 3 more times. But not, you know, not a lot. It's not a well-used form. And then, like, its debut episode is like, oh, he finally uses Alien X. And Alien X is literally a god who can't do anything unless the voices in his head agree on things. So, like, he shows up and, like, reverses time and fixes a dam. And then just stands there the entire episode because it's like, oh, well, the voices in his head aren't agreeing. But then it turns out that, like, he didn't need the voices to agree with him to do anything the whole time. And it's like, well, what? The whole time? The whole time. And it's so stupid. It's like, okay, you give him the most overpowered alien, and then, oh, he can't use them because there's a catch. But the catch isn't even actually a catch. And then you just go and say later that, no, actually, he could just use this power infinitely, as much as he wants. That sounds so pointless. Yeah. Yeah, it sounds very pointless. I really don't like Alien X. I don't think it's a very good design, and I don't think it was used very well. Ow. I'm sure I'm not fully remembering all of the Alien Force 10. But if I had to pick best design from Alien Force, I'd probably go with Big Chill. Plus also, Big Chill gives him ghost powers again, which is funny because it goes against the thing I was saying about, like, wait, maybe they got rid of Ghost Freak because they thought it was too easy for Ben to have ghost powers. Ow. I wonder if there's... Like, I can't tell when the opportunity is to come and break these. Ow. Ow. Maybe I should be accelerate. Actually, now that I think about it, I don't remember if Alien Force had an accelerate equivalent. I feel like it was supposed to be Jet Ray. It was like, oh, look, he's fast and he can fly. Ooh. But I don't know. Jet Ray is definitely one that feels redundant to me, because it's like, okay, well, Big Chill lets him fly. And I'm pretty sure Kuroma Stone can shoot lasers. And even if you don't need, like, lasers specifically, you know, Swamp Fire can shoot fire. It's not necessarily lasers, but it's a projectile. So, like, what is the point of Jet Ray? I guess Jet Ray was supposed to be, like, also part Ripjaws, you know, could still swim. But I don't know, I feel like Big Chill could handle water pretty well as well. So I would have to call Jet Ray a pretty underwhelming one as well. I cannot tell the depth on that attack. I can't understand where to stand to avoid it.
Too slow. Too weak.
Now can I watch the cutscene again? There's that glass of milk again. So I just remembered one from the original series of Ben 10. I keep wanting to call it first season, but it had more than one season. So it's basically just pre-Alien Force Ben 10. That's the only way I know how to call it.
This looks like a job for Accelerate.
It might be. I hope so. I hope it's a job for Accelerate. I hope I'm picking the right alien. So I just remembered Way Big exists. And I feel like that's one of those ones where, like, oh, he got it in, like, a movie or special episode or something. And kind of never came up. But I feel like with Way Big, it's justified, because Way Big is gigantic. And what do you do with a transformation that is gigantic? Like, what opportunities come up where you need to be that big? But then apparently, Ultimate Alien decided it's not big enough. You know what we need? Ultimate Way Big. Yeah, I swear, there are like a few seconds where you can't actually transform, even though it's green. Yeah, I guess the way to avoid the fire is to just not be where he's shooting the fire to begin with. Stop biting me. Stop it. Stop it. I guess I could try blocking. Well, that deals with the fire. Gee. I don't know what brought my mind to it, but I just remember Generator Rex exists, which I think is also made by the people who make Ben 10. I didn't like that. I didn't like that show when I was a kid. I don't know what it was. Just something about Generator Rex just didn't appeal to me. Even though I like I loved Ben 10, but then I saw Generator Rex and I was like, well, it's like it's trying to be Ben 10 but slightly different. Because Generator Rex also had like a kind of shape-shifting powers a bit in his own way. I was watching it sometime last year though, and it's not bad. I liked it. I don't know what problem I had with it as a kid other than like, it looks like it's Ben 10, but it's not Ben 10. I only finished like I only finished like one season of it though, because I don't think it's on streaming, so I had to go to you know, particular set of skills website. And you don't get autoplay on that, and I don't know, I guess I'm just too spoiled by autoplay now. I don't like having to click next every 20 minutes. I'll have to check again if it's on streaming, though, because that should be on, like, whatever platform owns Cartoon Network's stuff. But that's the problem. I gotta figure out who owns the rights.
I'm taking this fight to the supersonic.
Ouch. Oh yeah, I can just block out the attacks. I can sometimes block the attacks.
To go hero. One last time.
This is gonna be the rest of the stream. This is where we get stuck all night. Which is unfortunate, because I'm sure that once I beat this boss, I'm getting Wildvine, and it would be cool to go right into a level and play Wildvine. I don't know if I'm gonna do that. Ow, okay, you can't block the bite. Was that the bite? This whole time I thought there were 4 ramps. No, I think there are 3 because it's rule of 3s. Stupid bite. Stupid fire. Okay, I've got the pattern down for that. It's bite and then roar. Never mind, he's changing it up. I'm just trying to get away. I like how I'm gonna block that as a human. Oh, he's gonna bite. Oh, he's gonna roar. And then fire. I should be absorbing that and gaining health. Rolling around at the speed of 500 pounds. Yeah, if you want to just keep doing the fire, I'd be okay with that. It's the bite that I hate. Yeah, that move, don't do that move. I don't like that move. Okay, I wasn't ready for that one, apparently. Let me just... Yeah, there we go. You calling the giant plant monster cute and tiny? That's not where that voice line should be playing. That should not be allowed to play here. Oh, I was gonna try to roll. Can I not block that? No, I can block that. Ouch. Come on. Oh, wait, it's over there. Stay stunned. Gotcha. I'm surprised that wasn't a different button press. Okay, see, now they're doing it. See, I'll admit, when he can do that, it's good use of being able to freely switch between the aliens.
Yeah, sweet! Another Omnitrix crystal. Let's see who I've got now.
What do you think you got now?
Oh yeah, I'm a mean green butt-kicking machine.
Of course! That plant monster must have been charged up by Wildvine's DNA. This can't all be a coincidence. Why are all of our bad memories suddenly coming back to haunt us?
Unfortunately, The evidence all points to one individual.
God?
Why? Why am I surrounded by utter incompetence? I gave up the valuable crystals I stole from the Omnitrix so that the Tennyson boy would be destroyed. And the miserable peons that I so generously entrusted with those crystals are unable to do anything but fail me.
Angry exertion noises.
You, however, have done well. Retrieving the null
Ooh,
void
I recognize
protector
that
was
silhouette.
invaluable. Simply return to me the final item I need to complete my plans, and you will have both the Omnitrix and the boy to do with what you will.
It's Ghost Freak. Wildvine has been restored. Yeah, okay, let's do at least one more level. Yellowstone.
All these rotting plants reek.
Look who's talking. Don't you remember our talk about forearms needing 4 times the deodorant?
No, it should only be 2 times the deodorant.
From the tiny acorn comes a mighty oak. I'm the root of your problem.
Oh, I like that move. It's kind of like one of the moves in Prototype, where you jam your claw hand into the ground and it comes up as a giant spike. Man, I want to replay Prototype. I really enjoyed those games. Sad that we never got a third one, but oh well. I'm happy we got the first 2. So, it's more sequels than Metal Arms got, that's for sure. Aha, I remembered I can block. Oh, was that you did? Okay. I think I would have liked to see a sequel of this game where, you know, same gameplay, but just more aliens. That would have been great. Ow, 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 ow. I don't think they ever did a sequel. I think all the other Ben 10 games after this were made by different people. So I don't think, you know, I don't even think we got like an Alien Force version of this. I think it just no sequel, no true sequel. Wonder how much damage those deal. Solar Flare, I can get Heli Spin. I guess Wildvine needs upgrading. See, I like how Wildvine not only occupies the plant niche, but also the stretching niche. You know, if he were in Lego Marvel, he would be like Reed Richards with the ability to stretch. Which I guess, actually, now that I think about it, that isn't a super unique power in that game, because, like, you also have Doc Ock, who can, like, not stretching, but, like, it's basically grappling. Reed Richards' more unique power was being able to shapeshift, an extension of his stretching abilities, technically. But gameplay-wise was completely unique to him. And you know, would not be something that Wildvine could do. Is basically my point. And I always found it really disappointing in LEGO Marvel that when you do the character customization, if you were to give yourself Reed Richards powers, you would have to look like him as well, and it's basically redundant. Because if I remember right, like when your character would do any stretching, they would have the blue limbs like Reed Richards' suit. And this was also back when the character customization for LEGO games was giving you powers based on the parts used, rather than letting you select the powers separately.
Good job, Ben. Let's get back on the road.
So you would either have to have Reed Richards' face or Reed Richards' hair. And part of me also remembers, like, when you would... I think there was something you would do where, regardless of whether or not you had Reed Richards' hair, it would give you it. But, yeah. So I was always disappointed that, like, you couldn't really use those powers without having to, you know, basically make your character Reed Richards. But, yeah, okay, we did one level with Wildvine. I'm gonna end there. Thanks for watching. See you Wednesday where we play more of this. Bye.